So we're just down now starting another job. Another garden pond style, sort of for koi and mixed species ponds. No bottom drain or anything like that going into it, just a liner. Pump fed systems on it with an in-pond skimmer. This was something that the customer started, I think, a few years ago, maybe at the end of lockdown or something. I think it was, he started this, and it just needs to get finished off now. So he's done like a sleeper surround on it. I've just checked it all here now with the laser level, because obviously it's been sat for a few years not doing anything, and we only really need to fix from this bit down and around here to get the levels up. But you can, I don't know if you can see, maybe try and get over across here. If I can get into the pond, you'll see it better. You can see how much the ground has settled out since this was dug, or maybe it hasn't. Maybe there was that gap anyway, but it looks like the ground has certainly dropped a good bit anyway. We're just going to pack that all in with maybe a bit of cement and some soil and stuff like that, just to build it up so as the liner can go up over the top of this. And then we've got like a composite deck board to go around the top of it. We need to fix this area here. Yeah, you can see that now, I think. Yeah, you just see there's a plate holding that, and it's been disconnected. So this bit going down here and around this corner, this whole corner has dropped about an inch. So we need to raise that up and then re-stake it out and make it solid enough. The pond's getting a Nexus filtration system and a small pressure filter for the run off the skimmer. So we're just putting a concrete base in, or I should say Reese is doing a concrete base at the minute. Yeah, we'll get that in today, and then hopefully the concrete will be up enough for tomorrow. We can get the filter in place. We will need to adjust this pipe slightly. It's one of the Aqua Forte surface skimmers. This base, they just come like that. What we'll generally do with that is I'll probably fill that with like a cement or concrete mix just to hold it in place. We will need to cut it down in height so that it sits in that water okay. Right, better give Reese a hand here with this concrete. He keeps giving me dirty looks. Yeah, so we've got the concrete base in there now. Just let that settle for a bit and then we'll trial it up when it goes off a bit. We're now back to trying to level up these bits of timber the whole way across. Yeah, so we'll put the laser level on this end here, and this corner needs to probably come up a couple of inches. We'll get that in. We'll just literally have this set up off the laser over there, and then when we're at the right level, the solid tone lets me know that we're at the right height. So it needs to, this one needs to come up probably about an inch or so. We'll just set this one here now, so back now this morning. It's day 2. Get the liner and stuff in this morning. We've already got the underlay in this morning there, and we pulled off all the forms around the concrete and stuff. It's pretty much good to go now for us to get the filters in. It'll still be a bit green, the concrete, like, but again, it's just really a platform for the filter, so it's the look of it's not that important. But yeah, we've got a beautiful rubber liner going into this morning. All the underlays in now, so good to go. Yeah, so that's we've got the liner and stuff in now. I'm getting flashbacks to the last one of these type of ponds we did in RD with the water pressure. So that's been running probably 3 hours, and we're not even up onto the flat bit of the pond yet. We've had to jerry rig this hose. We literally run out of hose. It's not long enough to reach the pond, so we've had to get a bit creative to get it filling. So this pond is a bit of a, the guy's actually going to be using it for, hold on. Yeah, the guy's name's Stuart, who owns a company called N.E. Baits. I'll put a link in the bottom of the video here shortly. He makes carp baits, he makes boilies and stuff like that for carp fishing. So he's actually going to use this pond as a bit of R&D type thing for his bait products. He more than likely he might have a couple of koi in here, but I think he's going to be putting some wild carp and stuff in it. And he just wants to test baits and set up, like, if you do different things like pop-up boilies, and they do one called a wafter, which is sort of like a neutral buoyancy one, and then obviously just the full sinking boilie. So he'll be doing, he'll not be hooking the fish in here, so it's just really to test the boilies, how they act in the water, how the fish react to the boilies, maybe changing the ingredients around slightly on them and their buoyancy and things like that to see if it improves how the fish react to them. But yeah, so he has a place here at his house. The garage just converted over for that's where he makes all the boilies and stuff, so we're going to go up and have a look at that in a minute. We have most of the filter. Obviously we've got to now get we've decking to go around the edge of this. We've got to get the pumps mounted, the pump controllers mounted and stuff like that. We've got the pressure filters going to sit up here. We just need to tidy all the hoses and stuff up here. And there's a Nexus 320 going in here. We've just put his logo on there. I don't know if you can see that. Any baits. So we'll go up here and have a look at how he's getting all mixed. He's doing a batch of boilies this afternoon. I think it'll be a while before this is full anyway. Yeah, so this is where he makes all the boilies. I think he's just got a batch on the go at the minute. There's the dogs. That's his eggs and stuff. And this is one of the mixes going up. What was in this one, or what type's this one?
Spicy squid.
Spicy squid boilies. That's just getting the dry mix all turned over, and then he's all the eggs and stuff to go into it there as well. But it's a pretty neat setup here he's got. This is the steamer for the boilies. And then you have something like this, you can do all the different sets of roller. So you put the mix in up here, and then he's just done a mix there now. This is the second one he's on now, and then an extruder here, which I think you can gauge the size is set up here along the top, and that drops down, and then the rollers, they spit out your boilies, and then they go straight into the steamer. But it's very good setup. You see all the different mixes that he has getting ready to do, and he sends this stuff all over Europe. Like these are ones here that he's got. What a pineapple 12mm barrels, loads of different. These are all different, like all different types of pop. That's the wafter ones that I was talking about. They're sort of like a neutral buoyancy, and then you have the full pop-ups. I don't know if you can see it. That's his web address is on that, if you can see it, nebaits.ie. It's quite a cool setup. It's good to see somebody local doing this sort of stuff. I'll not pull this out for fear of drop and everything, but that's, you can see all the different mixes and flavours and colorations that go into these. And then up here he has all his different flavourings, colours and oils and stuff like that. Really does take me back to my coarse fishing days, when we've done the match fishing, the ground baits and stuff. It's that sort of smell, a really strong smell of brasem, which was one of the older bream baits that we used to use. But a pretty cool setup in here. A strong smell off that one.
It ferments for a while. On the shell there.
Yeah. You can see the colour starting to come through on it now too. Or is that just because it's getting wet, or is that the colour? It is meant to be going red, or is it?
Yeah, yeah. See all the bits of spices as well. I'll do is I just throw water in it.
Not much left. Yes. So that's the extruder working now. Oh. And then that drops down, goes through the rollers. And then it spits out a full tray of boilies. It's actually a very quick process. Takes me back to when I used to make their hand rolling them.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it's a bit quicker than that.
All the offcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get a proper tray, but it works for now. slow, the more it goes through, the sort of quicker you can speed it up. As the dough gets smaller,
Yeah.
but you're regulating the speed there. That's your friend as well sometimes, just to keep it.
Is that just a bit of water or is it oil or
Just
something?
oil, just water. As it keeps mixing, it will start to dry out a little bit. So just the stickier it is, the better it rolls.
Yeah.
The rounder they are.
Yeah, so that's the boilies now have been in the steamer. Is that the total time they've been in it? How long they get
7
steamed for?
minutes,
7 minutes, yeah. And then during that cycle as well, they're brought out halfway through it and all rotated around to make sure they get a good even steaming. Get myself a big bit of bread and butter here, make myself a boilie sandwich. Yeah. The big thing with Stuart's stuff with the boiling, like all his ingredients, it's all fresh eggs, sort of like free range, as best it can be free range at the minute with the bird flu, but yeah, it's all best of ingredients put into these. There's no like pre-mixes or anything like that, it's all freshly made. And then how long were they left now, just to cool down completely before they're packed away?
Yeah, I'll give them 2 days. They're generally okay for a day and a half, but I give them 2 full days before I bag them, just to be
Let's
sure.
just get all excess moisture and stuff out of them.
Yeah.
Alright, very good.
In the winter now, I'll give them 3 days.
Alright, very good. Alright. Yeah, so we're just back down now at this pond of Stuart's. We've been working on it for the last few days. We had to finish it up. Just come back whenever the pond had filled because the hose was that slow. But it's filled up now and it's been running. There's still a few changes to be done on it, but yeah, so the skimmer's up and running now. Stuart's got this all backfilled with the mulch and stuff. It certainly makes the whole thing look a lot better. He's still a bit more to add in around the back here and stuff like that, but yeah, the black deck, composite decking around the top sort of just tidies off those sleepers. He's painted the face of the sleepers all black now to match the decking. And he's all this stone edging done and stuff, so it really does finish it all off lovely. Obviously it's going to be a bit of planting and stuff around it now as well. Yes, so as I said, there's just a bit more planting, a bit of planting and stuff to go in around here, and then where the filters are in the back here, he's just going to put in like some sort of trellis fencing across the front of it. Everything's this return here is probably going to move back up onto this bit in the corner where he's bought himself one of these water blades with the LEDs and stuff in it, and the skimmer will be running off that. I'll just go in round the back here. Let's see. There you go. So it's an Nexus 320. We're fitted here, and a pressure filter. The Nexus 320 is running off an Evolution Aqua 20,000 Vary pump. They're just mounted down here, and the skimmer is running 10,000 Evolution Aqua Vary pump through one of the Pond Expert spin clean filters, just for a bit of polishing of the water and stuff. Like the Nexus would probably do it on its own, but there's no point having that skimmer pump running and not doing something. We've got a 55 watt titanium UV from Evolution Aqua on there as well, and then in this filter as well there's a 36 watt UV. Very large surface area in this pond, so the UV is going to need probably all of that UV. This part of the pond here is going to say that hose that's running up in there at the minute is just temporary. This water blade here is going to set up on the front edge of this, He's going to be another box built over the top of this, and then I just sort of, the water's returning on underneath there. We're just going to extend that a bit down under the water to take some of that noise away from the returning water. And then we'll move the air. Once we get all this sort of stuff done, then the air stones will be moved around the pond. We might actually even move the air pump up along here somewhere and have the air stones down in the deeper part of the pond. But yeah, really, really nice pond this. And again, it's another one of those ones that you really will need to see it in a few months' time. A bit more planting and everything just gets softened down. I did one filter clean there, so it's going to take a while to fill up again even after that with the water pressure here. There you go. I think Stuart's more than happy with it. Don't forget to check out his company there. It's Any Baits. They do all like it does like boilies and pike oils and stuff like that for coarse fishing. I'll put a link in the title below. Anyway, you can visit his website and have a look at his products. Really, really good stuff. Thanks again for watching.